Hello everyone, S9 is here. So, Donald Trump, the Charlie Kirk assassination, the never-ending refueling between right and left, and the global conflicts that be boiling over. That's where we are going tonight, so stick around, hit like, and make sure to subscribe. And let's dive in. Since I was born and started understanding politics, I always viewed America as this. The president serves for years. Usually those years go to either Republicans or Democrats. Sometimes Republicans rule for 8 years, sometimes Democrats rule for 8 years. For example, George W. Bush, Obama, and others. Donald Trump tried and he lost, but now he's back again.
Protests continue against Donald Trump. We've seen more sustained protests against the first year here of this term than most modern presidents, and yet
I'm aligned with the world, and I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred, and I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either.
Israel has been leveling buildings. Its airstrikes are leaving kids dazed too.
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. We have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
Protests taking place. We were seeing the live pictures only a few moments ago against President Trump's state visit. These are the live pictures from central London from a demonstration organised by activists from the Stop Trump coalition.
And as many of you know, especially the younger generation, there are people who like him. Let's not forget that. But for me, I really don't like Donald Trump. If you ask me why, it comes down to 3 things. Inside policy, he is destroying the economy by taking from the poor and giving to the wealthy. Foreign policy, this is the real problem. Conflicts around the world, Russia, Ukraine, Palestine, Venezuela. Trump is playing a big role in all of them. Let's start with Russia and Ukraine. Since Trump went back to the White House, the first thing he did was raise tariffs without any deep study. There is a viral video where a reporter asked him, "Based on what are you increasing these tariffs?" And Trump literally had no answer. By doing this, he pushed away America's allies in Europe. He weakened European nations. And by going easy on Russia, Trump gave Putin more confidence. If we don't take lessons from World War II, when the Allies gave land to Hitler, then history will repeat. That's what dictators do, and Trump's bullying didn't stop there, and he targeted weaker countries. The result we saw: China, India, North Korea and Russia gathering together. That meeting alone proves how bad Trump's foreign policy is. Now people ask me, if Trump is so bad, how did he win the election? And there are reasons. One of them is the Democrats were in a weak spot. We saw what happened with Kamala Harris, and honestly, if Obama had been running against Trump, Obama would have won, but most of the red states voted for Trump, and that gave him the victory. Now back to Palestine and Israel. I've talked about this in at least 2 videos, but I'll say it again briefly. Why does Trump continue to support a genocidal country? Why do Americans allow their tax money to be sent to Israel to buy weapons to bomb innocent children and civilians? We saw what happened to journalists, Israel deliberately targeting them. We saw Israel bomb 6 or 7 countries in one day. I could talk about this for hours and still wouldn't be enough. Why does America, especially Donald Trump, keep giving Israel the green light for this massacre? Some say there are reasons. I am not a conspiracy theorist, but here are a few possibilities. Number 1, Israel might be holding something against Trump. Around 80% of Congress is founded by Israel through AIPAC, and some even say Israel is threatened by the Jeffrey Epstein files. We all saw the New York Times post a letter from Trump to Epstein. Trump is even planning to sue the New York Times over it. Point number 3. Under Trump's reign, America itself is facing serious problems. School shootings and church shootings, violence everywhere, mass deportations of immigrants, legal and illegal. Many Americans are now afraid to go outside, even afraid to speak their first language. That's how scary it feels. And then come Charlie Kirk assassination. I don't encourage violence. I don't encourage assassination. What happened to him was terrible. I didn't like the man, and I probably never would have, but I still believe in free speech and debate. He defended the Second Amendment his whole life, saying, and I quote, "Guns save lives, and the people who get killed deserve to keep the guns." And then he was killed. The internet reacted in the worst way, trolling his death. Again, terrible, it shouldn't happen. But the bigger problem is the response. People are now suing and reporting others who made fun of his death, threatening to destroy their careers. Why didn't the US government react this strongly when people made fun of dead children in Gaza or victims around the world? Uncle Sam can cherry pick and chooses when to be serious. And now, some in America are calling for civil war. The right wing is milking the Charlie Kirk incident to spread hate, violence, and stricter laws against the left and the people in general. They will use his death as fuel. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is promoting hate too. He spread narratives after tragic events, like the case of the Ukrainian girl, and pushes divisive content about the UK. He adds fuel to every fire. It feels like the world is moving too fast, which means we need to slow down, take a moment, and consume information carefully. Don't rush to judgment, and always check the facts. Always check the sources. Never judge someone by their religion, skin color, because it's stupid. In this modern time, it's worse than stupid. Hating someone for their gender, race, religion, or their identity, whether gay or transgender. Meaningless and destructive. This reminds me of John Lennon's song, Imagine, a song from another time but still speaking today.
We'll return after these messages.
And before I go, I want to talk about my second YouTube channel. It's called S9. Over there, I make creepypastas, horror stories, spooky tales you can listen to while driving, studying, or trying to sleep. Nothing fancy to be honest, but if you want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all for sticking with me through this video. That was S9, and this has been Decode.